My final Christmas box card is the Rooftops box card.
Merry Christmas!
So the Rooftops box card is from the Yuletide box card set from SVG Cuts. I did things a little differently with this box card because I wanted to add glitter to the rooftops. And what I had to do was I had to duplicate all of these layers that have the houses, and then I had to keep these houses on there, and then I had to slice this with the house on it, and then I just deleted the rest of what was there, what was left over. And so basically I sliced this with this, and I had to weld the yellow to the brown so I wouldn't have holes back there. So I sliced this with this, and then it gave me the rooftop so that I could put the rooftop with the original layer, so that I could cut the rooftops out of glitter. And because I thought, you know, it should have a little bit more to it than just, you know, putting the brown pieces on. Also, it made it easier to line it up because every time I tried lining it up, I would always mess up, and it just didn't look good. So I just wanted to have glitter rooftops. And also I did the same thing with this tree, but only with this tree. There's one back here, right here, that has two little trees, but I didn't do that one. So the images that I used for this sky is from Recollections, and then this back piece is also from Recollections, and it's got the houses as well. And then the Santa riding the sleigh with the reindeer over the moon, it's a white piece on the bottom and then brown on the top. And believe me, that is not easy to cut. I had to cut, the brown one was fine. It didn't have any mistakes, but the white piece, I literally had to cut it twice because it just kept tearing on the Cricut mat. And it's a brand new Cricut blade, the German carbide blade. So I don't know why it kept ripping the paper, but yeah. So let me just go ahead and show you how I made this box card. Okay, so I haven't set everything out, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a time lapse. There are so many pieces in this card that I have to pull out, and then I have to consult the PDF to make sure that I'm putting them on right, because if I don't put them on right, like put these yellow pieces on the brown pieces, if I put it on the wrong side, it's going to spell disaster for the rest of the box card. So at that point I had stopped the video, or stopped the recording, so that I could make sure on the PDF file that everything was right. And it was fine. I had glued some together, and it was okay. This part is where I put the chipboard on, and I also had to make sure that I was putting it on the wrong side. Putting all of these glitter pieces on is kind of interesting, because I have to line them up on the very top and left, and make sure that they don't slide around, because with this glue, I don't know, for some reason this glue slides around way too much, more than any glue that I've ever used. Usually when a glue is glued, or when a piece is glued down, it's down. But this Elmer's is quite forgiving, so you have chances to move it around, and unfortunately sometimes it moves on its own. So you have to watch it to make sure that it's secured before you let go. Okay, so the thing that takes the longest excuse me, is done. It's these pieces. And when I was cutting the glitter pieces for this, these two in particular, wait, no, it was this one and this one I had to redo twice, but it's because they're so thin that it just kept ripping, so I had to do it a couple times. And this, I printed this is the print and cut, and I did this on regular, and then I saw all these lines going across it, so I decided it's probably better to do it on best. So I redid it and wasted paper and ink, but it's better to have it looking its best, so hence the word best. So I'm gonna put these, I thought about putting like a glitter glue or something like that on the star, on all of the stars, or maybe those aren't stars, those are probably like snowflakes, but I don't know. I just didn't think that it would be that great of an idea because I was afraid that it would, let me see, what's the word I'm using? I was afraid that it would end up being too difficult because the glue will want to spread out. And if it was a machine that was putting it on, then that would be one thing. But some of them are bigger than the others, and I just didn't want to mess it up. So I thought it would be better to just not do it. So let me, okay. This piece goes here. And I could have used some inking, but I haven't really done the inking on the Christmas cards. I did the inking mostly on the Halloween cards. So here's the moon and the snowy sky, and it cut out a lot of the snow. So I'm going to put this what is this guy called? Santa in the sleigh. And this, I'm just going to put dots here and there. I don't want to put too much glue on it and then have it go all over the place. And this guy, I also had to cut many pieces because it kept ripping. And I was using a brand new blade, so I don't understand why that was happening. So I'm just going to put it on like this. I guess like this. And then here's the brown piece. And I guess I don't need to put any glue on these two. And when I put it on, I'm going to put it on a little bit above the white. And I did put it on too high. This guy is supposed to go down here a little more, but it's already got the glue on it and I don't want to mess it up. But I wasn't really looking, and he's supposed to be going at like an angle like this, so I messed this one up. But I guess it doesn't really matter as long as it is okay, you know. Oops. So I'm just going to put it above it just a little bit. I get glue on the moon. So that looks good. And now, what's that? Okay, I'm going to put the back on real quick. And this is just like a little village pattern. This glue is so thick, it's so hard to squeeze it out. Okay. I'm going to wait on that message area. So the way this is going to be done is, I believe, I think it has to go this way. Yeah. And then this one, yeah, goes that way. And what I like to do is sit it down on, because this is going to go, the bottom is going to touch the bottom, so I just want to make sure that the bottom touches the bottom. Okay, now number 2. Now what I'm going to do is, after I put that on, I'm going to flip it over just to make sure that the bottom is touching the bottom. So I can hold it like that. Now I can go ahead and do that because it's pretty much ready for it. These are so much easier to put the layers in when, or the inserts in, when I don't have to, you know, when I pretty much have to do it this way, because the other way, where I just make the box and then I put these on, is really difficult sometimes, but I think it's better to do it this way. And I try to do that with some of the bigger box cards that I would normally just, you know, put together the other way by sliding them in, but sometimes it's easier to just do it by sliding it in. And this one, I made the chipboard for the length of this, but I ended up not using them because of the because it was the part of the box. But I ended up making someone a box card that, or this exact box card for someone, and it seems like it should have the chipboard, but I threw it away. So okay, oops. Okay, and the last thing is the button and the message area. And that looks like a pretty nice card for someone. So I'm going to go ahead and put the message area on. Okay, and my button. I'm just going to put right about here because I don't want to weigh the back down, and that seems to happen for some reason. It happened with a couple cards, so there it's not going to weigh anything down. Plus I think this is pretty thick enough as it is to be weighed down. So that's the Rooftops box card. Let me make the envelope. This is another curved one. So just gonna put this glue on here. I'm not going to go to the very end. Okay, and this one is curved, so I'm going to use the thinner, here it is, I'm going to use the thinner tape. And that's the Rooftops box card. So if you're still here watching, thank you so much for watching. I know that people haven't been watching my videos because the YouTube app, forgot the name, has told me, YouTube Studio app has told me that people are not watching my box card videos. The average view is like 2 minutes to like 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes I've gotten comments from people telling me something that, you know, or they're repeating something that I've said, like in the rocking horse, someone said that I should make a unicorn rocking horse, which I had mentioned in the video. So I know that somebody watched that, but I don't remember if I said that in the beginning of the video or not. But you know, I'm sure that you know, nobody's watched my videos, and I'm probably just sitting here talking to myself. But that's fine. I just really wanted to make these box card videos. I thought it would be something that would be fun, educational for people who make box cards or who are interested in making these box cards and want to know how to make their box cards from SVG cuts, or get an alternative view on how to do things. And like with the box card I made today with the rooftops, with the glitter rooftops. So I mean, I'd like to give an alternate route to to make your box cards, because I think it, you know, people would probably want that, but I don't know. I guess not. So anyway, if you're still here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.